Everybody for reporting here for my TBC live broadcast, number 170. I'm only 30 away from 200 live broadcasts. It's a great honor to represent TBC as one of the broadcasters and one of the leaders in the TBC community. It's an honor to be with you all. I'd like to thank you, Tick, 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 I had trouble pronouncing your first name. Forgive me. Miss Williams, I say Miss Williams from New Zealand. You're the first on live chat. And Sidoni Mararu from our leader in Romania. You're doing a great job out there. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see both of you being here. But I also like to thank my loved one that always supports me, that's out in the state of Tennessee in the United States, who I love dearly, and it always supports me. And I hope that my little one, Kayla, that's from here local, that she always waving, blowing kisses me. I hope she is watching me too, because I love those two so much. And I love all my brothers and sisters here in the TBC community, because y'all have been awesome so far. But it's just a few things I want to get off my chest today, because how can I say this? I don't want us in the community to misconstrue what TBC is doing. I know a lot of talk has been about our cruise. Randy talks about a lot, and other leaders. I know this is happening. I know we are talking a lot about cash flow. Okay? But cash flow and our system, we're going to be like a broken record. Like, we're going to do it over and over and over again, because I know y'all tired of talking about the TBC system. But see, this is the idea. Before I go talk about the TBC system and cash flow, there may be some people are thinking that because we're talking about the cruise, we get off focus of what our mission is and things of that sort. No, that's not what it's for. Our cruise is only for one purpose, and one purpose only. I know we've been talking about the contests and all those things, and I congratulate all the ones that have won the cruise for the last 3 months or 4 months. I'm happy for those people that have won. They deserve to win. Admin wanted to give an opportunity for people to go on that cruise with all expenses paid in terms of because as far as the cruise is concerned. They were nice enough to do that. Because cruises sometimes, I don't know if y'all know about it. I'm going to just speak on the cruises just for a minute. Cruises can be very costly. I've been on several myself on my own. And my plan is to pay for this one on my own. Okay? Because I want to be there with the leaders. I want to be there with the other members who have an impact on our community. And I want people to stop saying, I won't be able to do it. Because you're speaking that negative, not going to happen attitude into existence. Talk as if though you are going, even if in your mind you think there's little chance that you can go. Because we're going to celebrate our 3rd anniversary on the Adventure of the Seas of the Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. Starting on March 23rd to March 30th. It's a 7-day cruise, Western Caribbean cruise. So it's really important that you understand that's the only reason, okay, that Randy are talking about these things on our blog as well as our Comcast back office. That's what admin wants, not to take our focus off of all the things that TBC, what our mission is, how we're supposed to get to 1 billion members. Okay? That is not why they're doing that. So it's not I don't feel like it's an overemphasized point to talk about cruises and things of that sort. Okay? It's not an overemphasized point to talk about our cash flow. When we have had several and thousands of people complaining since last year how to go about peer-to-peer transactions to create cash flow. But let me ask, do y'all really understand one of the main reasons why TBC admin want us to have cash flow? I could think of two main reasons, okay? And see, if you become a student of blog, you would know these reasons. One, they want to unlock the value of our TBC coin. If we don't unlock the value of it, how can we help the poor? Come on, people. Think. If we don't unlock the value, then what value is it to have a million or billions in your wallet if you don't unlock the value of it? So cash flow, we're going to keep talking about cash flow. Because how are our merchants down the road going to know that it has any value? How are they going to know that they can use it along with cash to purchase some of their goods and services? How would they know that if we don't start creating cash flow and showing people how it works? You see my point? Talking cash flow is not to get us off the idea of what we are doing and trying to help the poor out there. A second reason is, how can we help the poor and show them how TBC operates in terms of cash flow if we are not making cash flow? You see my point? Come on, people. Be a student of the blog so you understand what's going on here. I fully understand what the admin is trying to say to us. I think some of us are missing the point. We have to know that we have to unlock the value of our TBC coin. Just like we have unlocked ages ago our fiat, our paper money. Because what was before paper money? Gold and silver. I understand it fully. We have to be examples of the cash flow. So when we show people, what do you think? My God, what do you think that Rand and I are going to do when we go over to Africa? We have to show some of the people there, the leaders there, how to show their people how to cash flow, to unlock the value, to help those people in poverty. It's not going to help people in poverty to tell people what to do. Their resources are limited already. The government is basically taken from them to create this poverty over decades and decades and decades. So those sessions that we're having in 4 different countries, we got to show them how the system works. That's one of the main reasons why we're going over there. That could be the #1 reason. Because we have a high concentration of TBCs and crinklers out there in that particular continent in TBC, perhaps more than any other area in the world. 1.4, almost 1.5 million in Nigeria alone. And if a lot of them are not following the system, are questioning, I get people from Nigeria all the time messaging me, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I follow the fast start system? So Randy, myself, and McDerrick, Lawrence Malecki, Doc Dan, I'm thinking several leaders. Nicole over in Italy, Sidonia, Dr. Joe Stevens, and Miss Williams over in New Zealand. A lot of our leaders, what they're doing, they're trying to show you how to unlock the value of TBC by following the fast start system. And that's what we have to teach the people over in Africa. Because there's a lot of them, but a lot of them are not following the system. Oh, it's okay to open a store to be 100% TBC. It's okay to open, to do like they're doing over in Cameroon. All the things they accomplish over there in Cameron with the healthcare, accepting TBC 50% and 50% Naira, their currency over there. A law firm doing the same thing. All those things are wonderful because they're showing you how to use TBC for goods and services. But we got to have these sessions with people to tell them and show them how it's done. So they can go tell their people and their people and their people and their people until it reaches masses. And we got to do the same thing all over the world because that is the quickest way of getting to 1 billion members. Okay? Let's keep everything in perspective. That's what I'm saying. The cruise in one perspective, our fast start system, which is TB system in one perspective, which is the main subject matter. Keep our cash flow system, which is a part of the fast start system, in perspective. Our mission ahead of it all. Okay? We got to keep everything in perspective. But the main thing we not got to be focused on is our fast start system, which creates, in essence, cash flow. Okay? We're going to keep driving it home, because what I'm saying here is not all for my chat people on my chat, because they know these things. I'm speaking to the people out there that's going to watch my video later. Because you're looking at someone that has been a student of blog since day one. And I received all those messages from admin through that particular call, our TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. You have to follow the blog. If the blog talks about the cruise, be happy for the people. Don't envy them, be happy for them. And I'll be right to follow the blog. Sidoni, that's great job, Sidoni. Just mute yourself a minute, okay, for me? Just mute yourself just a minute, okay? I'm gonna be right with you in just a moment. Be happy for them. Just mute yourself. Mute the YouTube link. Mute the other page. Great job, Sidoni. Just mute yourself a minute, okay? Just mute yourself. I'm hearing an echo. Okay, great. Okay, what I'm saying is, we have to follow the system. We're going to be like a broken record. You're going to see a lot of us leaders saying the same thing over and over again. Because guess what happens when you do that? It becomes like singing in people's ears. You start hearing something repetitive over and over again. It becomes like singing. You start doing that. Listen, Sidoni, you gotta mute yourself on your YouTube on the page you were before. Over and over again. Mute yourself. It becomes like singing. You start doing that. Okay, great. All right, now.
What is this?
No problem. Okay, what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna stop right here to introduce you to all, and I know y'all know her because she's been on my live broadcast before in the past. Her name is Sidonia Mararu of Romania. She's I call her the reigning leader because I haven't seen anyone step forward in Romania but her, as far as TBC is concerned. So, Sidonia, let me ask you a question. Tell me what you feel about us keep talking about the fast start systems. Talk about how important that is. Talk about that for a moment. Just unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself now. Do you see it? Okay. Tell me what I was talking about how important it is to follow the fast start system. Tell me how you feel about that. How important that is to keep teaching the fast start system to people over and over again. Can you hear me? Like she having trouble hearing me. I see you, but I can't. But I can't hear you. Just start talking. I believe I can hear you if you just start talking. Maybe she's not hearing me. I don't know what's going on. Sidoni, can you hear me? Look like I guess she can't. She's having trouble hearing me. I see you okay, but I can't hear you. You're muted. I can see the mute. Okay, now you're off muted. Okay, you're fine. Just start talking. Why talk? I guess you can't hear me. I guess. Well, I'm gonna just keep talking. She just clicked out of it. She's having some technical difficulties, but what I'm saying here, we have to make sure when we talk about the cruise, we shouldn't have people out here and none of our leaders misconstrue or as if I'm hearing like a negative. I don't think they mean to be negative, but I'm hearing that it's not ending global poverty. Well, what does global poverty got to do with a cruise? We're not talking. It's like apples and oranges. The cruise purpose is only to recognize our third anniversary and year in the existence of the Billion Coin. That is all. So we can have a joyful time and share our experiences and strategize a little bit on how we can grow our community. Wouldn't it be nice to have a little session? I know it's going to be fun, but it would be nice to have a little session and talk when we are talking among how to strategize, how to grow our community while we're on that cruise.
Hello.
Okay, now I can hear you. Okay.
Well,
okay.
yes, yes.
But I can't hear you.
Ah.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead. I can hear you. Just start talking. I believe I can hear you. Just start talking.
Hello.
Maybe she's not hearing me. I don't know what's going on. I think what you got to do is go to the original YouTube that you see me on and go down to the left hand side and mute yourself.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you, but I can't hear you. You're muted. I can see the mute. Okay, now you're off muted. Okay, you're fine. Just start talking. Why talk?
Hello. Well, I have to.
I guess you can't hear me. I guess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just keep talking. She just clicked out of it. She's having some technical difficulties, but she's having some problems over there. We have to make sure. Hey, Sidoni, listen. Talk about the cruise. Listen, you gotta mute yourself again because I'm hearing after what I've already discussed, and it's interfering in my live broadcast. Or as if I'm hearing like a negative. I don't think they mean to be negative, but I'm hearing that it's not any global. I'm gonna have to mute you for a minute, okay? All right. Now, so what I was saying is this. Let's keep things in perspective. Our cruise, our mission, our fast start system, our cash flow. All right? if we're going to be successful broadcasters, we have to speak the same language in terms of what we, as far as what TBC is concerned. Because if we don't know what TBC is, what it isn't, what your correct role, which is a big one, and what your correct role is not, then you're missing the boat. You're like stagnant in TBC. If you're not getting in making cash flow, you're stagnant in TBC. If you're not getting cash flow coaching, you're going to be stagnant in TBC. And who's doing cash flow coaching? The only two people that I know for a fact that I know Randy's cash flow coaching, which is very inexpensive, only $10 a week, $40 a week, $4 a month, and $100 for 12 weeks, which is a really bargain. Everyone in his class is making cash flow, which means they're becoming an example for people who later you'll be able to show them how to cash flow. And I speak to these people, I'm speaking of people in poverty, poor people that need cash flow. Come on, people, try to understand what TBC is all about. It's just not about, we can't go over there and just talk about ending global poverty if we don't show the people how to get out of poverty. How are you going to get out of poverty if you don't have cash flow? How are you going to create things to build your infrastructure around you if you don't have cash flow? People, I'm from the United States. Billions, not millions, billions and billions of dollars is generated in this country per day, not per week, per day. How do you think we built the infrastructure in this country to be one of the most powerful countries on earth? I'm not saying we one of them. It takes a lot of fiat money. So how are we going to get people out of poverty overseas, around the world, not just in Africa, but over in Asia and other parts of the world, if we don't unlock the value of our coin over the period of time, through this 1 to 2 years, when it becomes more liquid? So we got to start now. We don't want to wait a year later and start. Why do you think they're doing it over in Africa like they're doing, and over in the Philippines? I had a conversation, I think I mentioned in my last broadcast, with Doc Dan and his wife. Doc Dan's wife probably may have been the first person who started doing merchants herself when TBC had only 1,000 people, members. She introduced TBC to her husband, Doc Dan. I found out. They went over in India and helped the people poor and started over there with their own income, left their own family for weeks. See, they did all these things behind the scenes people didn't know about. So there are people out here doing little things to help the poor. But we need more people helping the poor. And because we're the leadership group, the broadcasters, we're the roots of that tree that you saw on the blog. If we don't do our part as roots, the tree would never form, which means we would never cross that like that bridge that they showed on the blog. That's a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I know that's what it is because it looks identical to it. But we can't, like Randy was saying earlier today, it takes 1 to 2 years to get over the other side to be fully developed coin. But see, some people want to jump off the bridge and swim over. It doesn't work that way. We build that bridge from place until we get over to the other side. And how we build it is we continue to bring more people into our community. That is what admin expect us to do. See, we got to be thinking. Let's think. When we were going from 25 to 50,000 people last year, when our coin was having some trouble technology wise, we grew so fast because it wasn't a requirement to have that $10 fee during that time. So admin says, okay, they recognize that people had trouble paying in Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin. So admin says, okay, I hear you all. What we're going to do is create some cash centers. Cash centers is not a building or an animal. A cash center is a human being, a person. We need thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cash centers all over the place. You know, Sidonia, if you're not a cash center, I know you're going to be one because you'll probably be the only one in Romania. Do you know what that
I
means?
am a
Oh, you are. See?
yeah.
She already cash center. You
I'm
know
a
what that
cash
means?
center, and
Go ahead.
today I received Visa cards.
See? See?
So now I can buy Bitcoins, Litecoins, and Ripple. So I can help many people if they have any problems. So I can help, no problems. For me
Exactly.
now it's very easy. It's very easy to top up my account, to withdraw money, no problem.
See? See? See, she's ready. And you know what that means for her? That means that because she's maybe the only one that's a possible cash in, and I would have to go in our Crinkleback's office to see. But if she's the only one like me in my area, there's only 2 people in the whole state of Virginia that's a cash centers, which means that if anybody needs help paying a $10 fee, they would get in contact with me or the other person, or maybe in Romania be Sidonia. And that means
Yes,
because
me. I did search for Romania, Bucharest, and only me.
wow,
Only me.
did you hear that? Did y'all just hear that, folks? She's the
Only me.
only one, the only one out of all those millions of people. So guess what that could do for her? That could be money in her pocket because she's also, guess what? She's also a supplier too because she has coins, TBC. So now people can come to her and purchase, right, Sidonia?
Yes, I can add money from my bank account in just 1-2 minutes. Then with that money, I can buy Bitcoins, Litecoins, or Ripple.
Mm-hmm.
So from my wallet, I can send money to other wallet.
Right, right. Okay, now just one. You do know one little correction of what you just said. You know the only 3 in your Legal Gas back office they would accept is Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. They won't accept Ripple yet. Not Ripple.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that, right?
So I yes, I can with Bitcoins and Litecoins. Yes.
Right. You can do that. Yes. So that means that people can come to her to pay the $10 fee, and also if they want to buy like $100 worth of TBC from her, which she has, they can do that now. Now that will only give them cookies, but they can redeem that into TBC coin in our redemption month in November. So
Yeah.
that's excellent, excellent, excellent. But now that I got you on and we hear you well, I was talking earlier about how we got to keep talking about our fast start system. Can you speak on that just a little bit?
Yes, everybody, we must follow the steps, all the steps in TBC community. So to have success and to grow a big community, we all have to follow TBC steps Everybody must follow TBC steps.
Exactly. Exactly. Because all of us need to. Thank you so much, Christina Tagway. I know you just probably came out of cash flow coaching. Thank you for coming. Kim to Ivan, from Uganda. Man, just keep following the system. Everybody here on this chat, follow the system. Follow the system. Let's be a broken record. Follow the system. Follow the fast start system. That is the TBC system. Because see, like I stated in our broadcast meeting, there was a time when we didn't have it all spelled out for us in the blog. We didn't have the steps of the fast start system, the TBC system. We didn't have the scripts. We didn't have the icebreakers and everything we talk about. So, and then we didn't even have a network that was stable at the time. We didn't have we didn't have cash centers. We didn't have a stable wallet. Now we have everything that's more stable. So there's no excuse for us not to grow our community. And how do we grow our community? We teach people the fast start system over and over and over again. And then we teach those new people to come on in our community. And we tell those people to teach their people, and those people to teach their people and their people and their people. And then we cut off the time period to get to 1 million members because we're now moving faster. So we got to increase our what's the word I'm trying to use? We got to increase our activity like we did last year when we didn't even have a stable network. Let's get back what we did last year and use it and take the positive part of last year and use that with a stable network and watch us grow like you've never seen us before. Thank you so much, Femi, for being here as well. And Jack DeBarlo from the Philippines. Thank you for being here. Guys, I know y'all heard me tired of talking about following the system and the fast start system. And you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to a screen share.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to a screen share and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about because I know you've seen this before. Okay, you're seeing this right here. No, you're seeing this. Y'all saw this about a week ago. See, this is us broadcasters, the roots. All right. But that's not what I was referring to. It's this one right here. Y'all seen me go over this? What do we do? The first thing we do, we receive the gift. You give the person your referral link, your Quick Cash back office. They fill that out. Then they receive the gift of 25,000 what? Cookies. Many months ago it was crinkles, but they're cookies to redeem in November to become crinkles or TBC, should I say. Complete your profile. Make sure that profile is done correctly. Use Gmail or Proton Mail emails. If you use Yahoo and those things many moons ago or months ago, that was then. But what accepts now is Gmail and Proton Mail. It's a great company out of Switzerland. Proton Mail is awesome. Pass the send button test, which you cannot fail. It's 10 questions. Pay the admin fee. Now, if you can't pay the admin fee, that's your Crinkle Cash back office fee. That pays for your one-time lifetime wallet fee for a 2-for-1 deal. And that's where the cash center comes in play. Right here, where it says pay the $10 admin fee. You contact a person like Sidonia in her location, or myself in my location. or several other people that's maybe on this chat. I'm sure Christina, if she's not a cash sender, she will be soon. Okay? I'm not sure what Miss Williams in New Zealand, she's a cash sender. I don't know what she's a cash sender yet, but she will be soon. Everybody on this chat should be a cash sender. Become a cash sender. If you don't know about Bitcoin or Litecoin, Ethereum, Google Bitcoin to find out more about it. Google it. Find out which cryptocurrency wallet works in your country. Okay? I already got someone already in Canada that's contacted me. That's in TBC. And said, would you, I need some help. I need use you as a cash center when my TBC expiration runs out at the end of September. So she's already get this, what she did, which I accepted. She already sent me $21 or whatever it was of TBC. I accept TBC for it. I would prefer the cash, but I accepted TBC for her for that. She already sent it to me. So when it's time for to pay her wallet, we'll make that happen. But she won't miss a beat in getting all her icons there, or her tabs, should I say. Set up a wallet at tbc009.net. And this is the area where most people always seem to want to skip. Sidonia doesn't skip, she doing the broadcast. But some people don't want to be a broadcaster. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What you scared of? You're looking at yourself on your computer. It's just the other people happen to see you. So all you got to do is just be yourself. Be natural. Don't try to be anything more than what you already are. Okay? If you don't know how to schedule yourself for a broadcast, you know how to set it up, ask me. Ask Sidonia. We can walk you through it. If you go to number 80 broadcast on my YouTube channel, number 146, I walk you through step by step how to do it. Okay? Then make sure you purchase $100 worth of TBC of crinkles from me as a supplier, or Sidonia as a supplier, or some of the people on this chat that's a supplier. Guys and ladies, this system is one of the easiest systems I've ever seen in any online, if you want to say business or whatever. I've done online business for 9 years. This is the easiest thing. People crying about $10 when I paid $49.95 a month for a business I did 9 years ago. Did it for 5 years, 9 years ago. Did you hear what I said? Basically $50 a month. And people crying about $10. Now I don't hear that too much now. I don't hear that too much now because they know that they can't be a part of TBC, a verified member, not unless they pay the $10 fee. They can't even have a wallet until they pay it. So let's get busy. Let's make it happen. Let me come back out of this screen share because I'm at the I'm going a little past my 30 minutes here. Okay.
I want to tell something. I saw on Facebook.
Go ahead.
I saw on Facebook a video with news in Nigeria that some shop and the people they are accepting now payment as TBC coins, full, not full. Some they want half TBC coins and half money.
That's great. Great.
I didn't see, and I saw that so many members, and they are doing so great work there.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nigeria is doing a lot of great work. There's a guy, I don't know his last name, but named Farana. He's 25 years old, and he actually opened up a store in Nigeria. He's opening up a store in Nigeria that's accepting 100% TBC, a product for his products and services. And then he's expanding that store in another country, Ghana. So I'm hoping that when Randy and I go there, which is supposed to be sometime in November, I'm hoping that we actually see this store that he probably will have up by that time, I'm sure. He said he wanted to do that because he didn't feel like their government was helping their people enough. So he wanted to have a currency, use our currency as a full currency for his products and services. And he's one of the few that I've known that will accept TBC 100%. But this is what we will have later on when our TBC become more liquid. They'll be using it for that purpose. So, yes, you're right, Sidonia. They're doing some wonderful things with TBC, accepting 50% TBC and
But
50%.
they did show on news. I searched that video
They
on
showing on the
news.
news too? On the news?
Yeah, on news.
Wow.
I search now because I did save that video.
Mm-hmm. If you somehow, I don't know if you can do it, that video that you're showing, if you
Yeah.
somehow, I don't know if there's a link to that video or not, but if you find it, if you happen to find a link to that video, put it.
Varying services and wares came together at the just concluded fair organized by Grain and Cryptocurrency. The fair is to sensitize Nigerians to begin to understand and appreciate the value of the cryptocurrency as a means of exchange. That is half physical cash and half cryptocurrency.
We are a major promoter of the Billion Coin. Now, the Billion Coin is a cryptocurrency, just like Bitcoin. You have other coins, and we are giving out products. As you can see, if you look around you, see that our products have been here. We have our merchants in the house. Our merchants are selling with cryptocurrency and part cash payments. So Go International is here to create that awareness of cryptocurrency. So that's why we're basically here. We believe that there's a digital disruption, and if you have your way, you should get that asset. It's an asset, actually. The Billion Coin is an asset, so you should get it, and then you can trade with it.
We've been selling things for 50% TBC, 50% cash. Why are we selling this? The reason is that we are here to prove to people that TBC is not a scam. TBC is money. It is money that you and I need to spend. It is money that they have been spending and will continue spending. It is the future money, and the future is now. How it works is, once you walk up to our store here, you pick whatever you want, and there's a price tag on them. Once you pick what you want up, we'll calculate it. The amount of whatever you want, it will be slashed into two. You will be paying 50% cash and you'll be paying 50% TBC.
The fair presents cryptocurrency as a type of money that Nigerians and the world should begin to key into, as money is now on a well-formed path to digitalization.
On news.
Yes. You're right. I saw that video. Somewhere online. I don't know. I maybe saw it on Facebook. I saw that. And I want to thank you so much for showing that, because everybody saw that. That was a great video. It was very clear too. Everyone could see it, and the people in the chat. So, see, folks, people have started already over there.
TBC our money, and we have to spend it.
Right. And so that's what I talk about. We got to unlock the value of our coin, and you see they're already doing that. That's an example right there, right before your eyes. Made the news in Nigeria. That was in Nigeria. I remember that. I saw that. Thank you so much, Sidonia, for showing that to everyone, because that is what people need to see. That was a perfect example.
Yes, I was very impressed.
I have someone here, Syntax King Mick. I have 24 TBC. Is it fake or real? Well, let me answer that question. What do you believe it is? Why do you know? Do you know what TBC is? What it isn't? What your correct role is? Because it is real. TBC is real. You just saw it for your eyes. You just hear from people that I call that old expression called the horse's mouth. You hear those guys, and when the guys was on near the end of the video, guess what it was showing? The TBC wallet and all the transactions that they had done. So thank you so much, Sidonia. That was excellent to show people what is happening around the world as we speak. Okay? Yes, TBC is not fake. It is real. 100% real. I'm going to tell you something. And I don't know what you were here when I said this. I had a conversation with the main leader in the Philippines and his wife, a video conversation. And she started using TBC as payment before we even thought about being for a merchant, when they only had 1,000 people in TBC. Now we got 3.2 million people. There was only 1,000 people members when she was doing this. Okay? Yes, and I agree with Femi. Never tell people how many coins you got, because that opens up discussion for trolls. Femi is correct. Okay? All right? If you got that many coins, you should be listen, you should be in Randy Wilson's cash flow coaching, so you can start making profit if you're not making profit from it. So you can unlock your wallet, some of the coins in your wallet. Because TBC is not like Bitcoin, a market-based coin. You make income from peer to peer, person to person. Okay? All right, listen. I want to say, Sidonia, thank you so much for all you offered today. It was very valuable. And
Yes.
keep
Thank
doing great
you.
work out of your part of your country. Just keep talking to people, bringing them on board, educating them to follow the steps of the TBC Fast Start.
Yes, tomorrow Kumar Pritam told me that he wants to come in my live broadcasting.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes. He did send me a message on Facebook.
Well, whatever you can do to help that person become a broadcaster, you do that, because I know you know how. Because this is a person here, she's one of the few people that have done a broadcast on her beach. You hear that? Not many people have done that. I need to do that. I haven't even done that yet. And I'm 15 minutes from a beach. From the Atlantic Ocean, that is.
Yes. You must show me the ocean.
Yeah, I know. What I got to do, I'm gonna use my phone to do a broadcast. I'm gonna have to do that and go down to the ocean front, and then you can see the ocean. And this time of year, there's a lot of people out there, because we have people from the north part of the United States come down to Virginia Beach. It's a big tourist area, so you'll probably see hundreds of people. It won't be like your beach. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot of people. You know, a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Well, no, I take that back. This today, and I didn't say this because I don't know, it's not recognized all over the world. We have a holiday called Labor Day. Today is a holiday for people in the United States and Canada. It's a day where a lot of our employers take off work. It's called Labor Day. It's a national holiday, and so this is like the last weekend of tourism down at Virginia Beach. So it'll start filtering out with people starting around the end of September. From now to the end of September, because now kids go back to school now. People are back in school starting tomorrow. Some people in the parts of the United States already started back to school, the kids. So that means all the vacationers are now to go back home and start doing their regular jobs. So this is Labor Day holiday, and I want to say happy Labor Day for all the people in the United States and also Canada that may be here. I want to thank also, again, Sidonia. I want to thank everybody here on this chat. My little one, Kayla, that little one that always watching, my loved one in Tennessee that always watch me. And by the way, the one in Tennessee, my loved one in Tennessee, I need to talk to you if you got time right after I finish this live broadcast. And thank everyone here for being here. This has been a great live broadcast. And what you did again, Sidonia, was very valuable to show us this so we can show people. See, when people now go to look at this video, you show evidence of what people are doing. And so now, people, I hope that the admin put this video on the blog so people can see, all those 3.2 people can see, all the doubters that may be out there say, oh, so they are actually using the coin for purchases. Because that was the best evidence I've seen in a while, you know. So thank you so much for doing that, Sidonia. Thank you for being on my live broadcast. I want to say goodbye to everyone. It's been great. I love you all. Take care.
Yeah.
So
Good night. God bless and sweet dreams, everybody.
okay, good night, because I know it's late for you. All right. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.